Hey guys, welcome on in. We're playing Satisfactory. It's just me and Sorcerer Von Croy tonight. This is
Yep.
Jack, of course. Hi, Sorcerer.
Hello, Jack.
Um, Not exactly sure what we're gonna do tonight because it's been a week and I haven't been thinking about it. I've been doing my own thing, just life. So,
Well, what milestones are we working on or whatnot? That would
well,
probably
we're
be a...
continuing to produce space elevator stuff from the previous thing. We need to get certain things up and running, like encased industrial frames. But really what we need to do is we need to go hard drive hunting. But to do that really effectively, we need to get the scanner. So where did Nate put the crystal factory?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna follow this line and hope it takes me to it. Because you need a bunch of crystal oscillators. And this is a dead end.
Dead end?
Dead end.
Dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end.
I was thinking exactly that. I'm gonna delete this route because it's a dead end.
If it's not going anywhere. No sense in having the power line go out that direction.
Yeah. Probably off of one of the big power
Yeah,
poles.
that's what I was thinking too. One of these big towers of power would probably lead to where we have crystal happening, and I do believe it was also next to the edge of the map.
I'm gonna guess that it's this way.
And I'm gonna guess that it's this. Whoa, wait.
I love that. That was a funny sound.
Yeah, I kind of like grabbed it and didn't think that I grabbed it, so I tried grabbing it again, and of course I did grab it, so it like let me fall, so I was like, whoa! Now, let's see if this is the correct direction. Shift
No,
key.
this looks like this is just exploration direction, so. Or potential for the future resources.
And I do know he has a few of these big lines that branch off from other lines. If you go down one line and whatnot, and you got one that's crossing your path, that's probably a line that you probably go to. But let's see. This is gonna hurt. Okay, actually, I did get her. Let's see. What's the product down here? Okay, this is ingots of stuff, so I don't think this is crystal. Cadmium, or
Deuterium.
deuterium.
Deuterium, yeah.
Deuterium, yeah, however that's pronounced. So this direction that I thought was the right direction is not the right direction.
That's steel.
This location needs a little bit of cleaning up of growth.
Found the crystal.
Ah, that is definitely good.
Okay, I got plenty of that. Let's see. I need 100 crystal oscillators, so I need to produce. What do I need to produce then? A whole ton, 360 quartz crystals. So let's get 360, or 400 rather.
Yeah,
That
nice
gives me
round
400.
number.
And then I'll head back to main base because the other stuff I need for it, that's not a very user-friendly bridge there.
Those don't want to clear. Let's head back up. Hello. Whoa! Sideways, falling. Ouch!
Oh, oof.
That hurt.
I bet.
Warning: fall damage may hurt when falling off large cliffs.
Warning, leg may break when jumping off large cliff.
Yes, exactly. I've always liked the music in this game. It's nice and relaxing.
It is very mellow.
And it sounds better than elevator music, so that's actually a compliment to the musical division of whatever organization.
Right. I think they're. Oh, what is the name of this this company? Not Gearbox. Coffee Stain.
Yeah, and Face Punching Coffee Stain or something like that, I think.
Yeah. So I need reinforced plate. I think Nate has been stealing to make
There are possibilities.
other stuff.
He's been producing left and right, creating factories as large as this one here in like minutes. Because heck, that only took like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes for that entire factory right there.
Right. Okay, I can make 22 of these. What's the thing I'm short on?
Let's see.
Looks like cable at the moment. Oh no. I don't need 360 crystal. I need 3,600 crystal. An order of magnitude more. Duh.
So it seems like you need to head back to the crystal place to
Yeah.
collect crystal.
And I'm gonna have to shut down some of Nate's stuff, and the space elevator stuff, because it's eating all the reinforced plate.
We'll just have to remember to turn it back on after. Poofy clouds. Big, nice poofy clouds. My shadow's supposed to really look like that?
Look like what?
Like it does.
Oh, I don't know. My shadow looks like humanoid, sort of.
Oh, yeah, mine's humanoid. Definite legs, definite body. And then my arms, it seems that they're ghost-like.
Yeah, their
have no neck,
shadow
but
is not as
have, like,
defined for the arms.
Yeah. So that's the way it's supposed to look. Because if you're seeing the same thing I am, pretty much, then yeah. And that's how it's supposed to look. Now let's see, the other project I was doing was making sure that foliage wasn't interfering with given locations. This was one of them.
Since I already used 400, I only need 3,200 more. Yeah. I can math.
Also, being able to math is always a positive thing.
For sure. Oh, wrong wire. I can't zip line though.
Yeah, ziplining is definitely a difficult skill. Even when you get used to what you have to do, it's so easy to accidentally click the button twice.
Well, there's a junction there with three directions you can go.
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's the third, it's the middle direction that's the one you want, and it's the hardest one to get.
Yep, it's one of those spots where you have to definitely stop, pay attention as you're connecting. From the sounds of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2. I don't have any more room. Okay, we'll make as many as we can with that. Only 20 more because I'm short on something. Probably reinforced plate.
I learned a lot from playing Zelda games.
Oh yeah?
Collecting grasses. What I feel like I'm doing, I'm just like being Link running around with the world's most powerful sword mowing the
Oh,
lawn.
gardening.
And for those out there that like PUBG and whatnot, they're having a combined thing with Kentucky Fried Chicken, since they always have those chicken dinner things. So Kentucky Fried Chicken is actually grouped with PUBG.
Nice.
Actual,
well, I guess interesting anyways.
Yeah, interesting in many ways. They've got actual in-game stores on a few of the maps now that people can visit.
Hmm. Advertising in our games. Nice. Product placement.
Pretty much. Yep, that's literally the gist of it, I think. And it would also allow them to do the promotional thing where it's like, hey, you know, come in for a chicken dinner and pick up this coupon that you can use in-game in the in-game store or whatnot for extra goodies and junk like that.
Hmm.
So they'll probably end up doing that sort of thing, would be my guess. I know I would if I was the owner of the franchises for whatnot involved in doing all of that. You know, get people into my physical real world stores and then be like, hey, go in-game into the in-game store, find this thing at this particular store. Bam, get extra
chicken or something.
Yeah. Extra chicken dinners for healing your character.
The foundations required for towers. I have not built the power tower yet. I actually haven't either. Nate, our companion in the game, who is distinctly absent today, did the towers. I don't believe they're required, but it does make it look nicer, I think.
Look nicer, and you can zipline on them better than you can the smaller ones, because the smaller ones are like, oh my gosh, sometimes.
I think he's asking, he or she is, Warlord is asking if the foundation is required in order to build it. Excuse me.
Probably not, but having the foundation definitely makes it look neater and cleaner. I would say test or experiment and see how it all plays out in your given game.
Oh, I was aware of them working with lining better. Yeah, it's really nice. The using them for zip lining is really nice. Yeah, I'm short on something other than reinforced plate at the moment. Looks like wire.
Looks like there was a power slug in this location.
Oh, was there? And it's gone now?
And had some of that blue spark stuff going on. So I'm like thinking there was a power slug here.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut down the automated wiring machine too, because he's eating all the cable. Trying to get the hard drive scanner unlocked, and we need 100 crystal oscillators to do that. Warlord. I like the update to the internal power outlet for the zip lining within the factory. Yeah, that is nice. You can actually wire over long distances with them. Need more reinforced plate, yes.
I was going to say it needs more cowbell.
More cowbell. Okay.
As a joke.
Oh yeah, I know. I have a save with 300 times 100 foundation factory. 300 by 100. Oh, that's a big factory. We're kind of sprawled out in separate locations right now. We don't have a coherent plan for the factory yet, I'd say.
Yeah, we're like all over the place with differing locations. That is true. But it's good to branch out.
Yeah. It is nice to be able to zip line from one side to the other, yes. Very much so. See, there's certain recipes we want to get that'll eliminate screws from our build, and then we can rework everything without the nuisance
The
that
need
is
for those
screws.
things, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you started a new save today, and you're not building that big on the new save. Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Okay, let me stop doing that because I'm short on cable. To build the oscillators. Where's cable? Over here. I'm gonna steal it from this machine. Okay, 26. Hey, got it. Nice.
Well, at least all the work I did on the previous... Well, almost all of the work I did. Oh,
What are you
there's
talking
still
about?
a lot underneath here. Oh, clearing the foliage from underneath the power plant.
You can still save this stuff and go ahead and put it in the
Yep.
in the machine because we're gonna need it at some point for something.
Yep. That's what I've been doing.
Hmm.
It's just time consuming since the chainsaw doesn't seem to want to totally work correctly.
Oh, it doesn't.
Clearing everything.
Thought I found though. I have found 6 limestone nodes. I have miners on now, and we'll be processing. Nice. I think we have wet concrete unlocked, which is a glorious thing.
Yeah,
well,
I think we got that last stream.
Yeah, I hope we did.
So I remember it being mentioned.
Yeah, we mentioned that we thought we had it, but we also thought we had other recipes that turned out we didn't have. So I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm gonna
we'll
check.
have to somehow check on that.
Concrete. Yes, we do have wet concrete. So when we get foundries, we'll be able to make all the concrete we'll ever need.
Sweet.
Okay, now I need to... I could just make a MAM, but I'm choosing to run over to the one that we've got made. Okay. Need 100 motors, which means rotors and stators. Got... How many rotors per... motor? 2. So I need 200 rotors. That I got. I don't think we have stators though. I don't think we, you have 6 limestone, 8 iron, 3 copper, 1 deuterium, and 2 quartz. Now processing. I have not built the space elevator yet. Really? Interesting choice. I don't think we have, we haven't automated stators yet, have we?
I don't think we have. I
Yeah.
think we only did motors at one point.
Oh, rotors, yeah.
Rotors, yeah, rotors.
So I'm gonna have to make the stators, and to make stators, I need something. Need steel pipe and copper wire. Wait a second, I ran steel pipe and copper wire over there. I ran steel pipe over to the copper wire. Did I make stators? Finished all
Might
my
be
milestones for tier 1 and 2.
check.
Cool. Yes, I did make stators.
Ah,
Nice.
good.
But we have them in the opposite sides of the, or different ends of the factory.
Mm.
We're gonna have to bring them together to make motors, but not yet. Okay, 100 motors coming up. Yeah. Recently, I've been getting a lot of reports of static in my audio stream. I don't get it because
Right now, it sounds okay to me on this end, but I'm not
on
watching
Discord, yeah. It's not the Discord that people say they're static. It's the stream. I don't get it either.
Oh yeah, I remember that when you were playing Starfield, a lot of times you had to like stop, readjust things in the Starfield settings.
I got reports of that when I was playing Atomic Heart.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. So I need to get rotors, reinforced plate, and smart plating up to production. You sound
I've
great
been
here. Awesome.
by when you've been playing that because I wanted to learn what Atomic Heart's about.
Yeah, I'm not going to be playing it much more. It's unless I change the difficulty and start over. Because at minimum I'm going to have to start over.
So it went from being a decently comfortable experience to, oh my god, what the heck did they create?
I ran into one boss where I had made decisions prior that I couldn't...
affected the quality of the experience.
I couldn't beat the boss. I fought it at least a dozen times, and there was nothing I could do. It just trashed me. And I figured out the routine and everything, but I just didn't have the resources or whatever I needed in order to do it. And thanks for the confirmation that I sound good, Warlord.
So at least this game and today, things are working nicely.
Yeah. I hate handcrafting.
Yeah, it takes forever when you're handcrafting. But it is a necessity.
It is a necessity at times. But it's not the idea of the game. The game is, you know, kind of...
automation.
Yeah.
Get it all automated and just plug everything into it, everything that's needed, and bam, there you go. You get all your stuff. Whatever you need, whenever you need.
Oh, you lost your mic?
Called
Warlord?
the Factory game.
Yep, Satisfactory.
Yep.
Well, that's too bad that you lost your mic.
Never good for a warlord to lose their mic. They can't scream at their troops.
That's right. That's right. That's a warlord as opposed to a warlock.
Yeah. Warlocks are essentially within the witch and wizard realm of things.
Right.
And the warlock is supposedly, at least from what I've been told by from my brother, is the warlock is supposed to be like a male witch, but is an evil witch.
Yeah.
And therefore, since he's a Wiccan, he personally prefers to just refer to himself as a witch. Simply because if he took on the warlock portion, he would be like on the evil side of things, according to their beliefs.
That's interesting.
And he wanted to be on the good side and not the bad side.
Oh,
at least from how he described it.
Yeah.
Since I'm not a member of that religion, I don't know all the details of it and whatnot. So
I'm not even equipped to have a really have an opinion on it
Understandable.
myself either because I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, similar.
Warlord, on the other hand, says incorrect. A warlock is not evil or good
It's not evil or good. Okay.
by
Well,
definition. Then
yeah, that's
it's
at
just
least what my
a male witch.
brother
Yeah.
referred to it as, and I always just thought of it as being that, but I wasn't sure. But I went with what my brother said because I figured, what reason
Yeah.
would he have to deceive me?
Yeah. No, that's his take on it, and
That's understandable thing. We all have our own
Warlord
viewpoints.
argues that it's just a male witch. I don't know anything about it really, other than the movie Warlock movie. And that
But
stinks
good
that
to
you.
know that
Yeah,
it's just a male witch.
right. And it stinks that you can't get a new mic for 6 months. That's a bummer.
Oof.
Oof, yeah. Oh, he happens to he or she he. Yep, it would be he because he's saying he's a warlock. He happens to carry that handle.
Hmm.
Interesting. Okay, so I got the motors. Let's just build a.
So yeah, he is a warlock since he's a male witch. So
Yeah, I guess.
he would just have to get used to it and whatnot, and hopefully change his own viewpoint. Maybe he has by now. I haven't talked to him about it in years.
Right. And there's differing opinions in all places,
Yeah, very true.
especially when it comes to language.
Yes, very true. Because you can describe something, but sometimes there is no description.
He's also a demontologist and theologist. Really?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like Warlord's definitely got it all going on, so
Oh, interesting.
they would definitely know, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because that's a large list of two no's.
Let's see. I need a scanner. Where's the scanner? Object scanner. What am I? I'm short on reinforced plate. Of course I am.
Someone with that level of knowledge would be like the ultimate at D&D because they would know all of the truths about a given
Oh, you don't have to be sorry for
character or
being
whatnot.
of a learned age.
Oh, there's no problem with that.
Yeah.
It's always good to be learned.
Yeah. Warlord says they're old and said sorry, and no worries. No worries at all. Okay. So, do you have a scanner yet? Object scanner?
Let's see, that would be what, the V key for scanning for things?
No. It's a handheld device.
Oh, a handheld device. Well, I just scanned for something. But as far as a handheld device, I don't think I do at present.
Okay, I'll make you one. We can now scan for hard drives using it.
Ah,
Where
nice.
are you hiding?
Underneath the power plant.
Oh, the power plant. Okay.
I got one side nice and cleared out, but the opposite end that took like a lot of time. The stuff was still here, so now I'm clearing what's visible.
It appears I'm going the long way. I'm just gonna hoof it or catch a ride on a car. Yeah, we got two power plants here. The first set on the left was built by our friend Nate. The second set on the right was built by Numero Uno.
And I'm under this one right here, whichever
Here,
one this
Vaughn.
one is.
Here's an object scanner. It's at your feet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So is this the plant that Nate built, or is this the plant that you built?
I built the one on the right. So if we're looking at it from where I'm standing, the set on the right I built, and the set on the left he built.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
They both work, and that's the important
Yes,
part.
they do. Yep.
And I'm gonna go try and find hard drives.
Swing, and hopefully we hit a lot of hard drives.
Yes.
Get those magic recipes.
It says there's one in that direction, in the just about east direction from here.
So I was under the section that you were building,
Oh, okay.
because the section that Nate built on the left, I already have all that cleared.
Don't make me put you in my pocket car.
But it's nice and cozy in there. Oop, sounded like something just exploded.
Yeah, the tree that I got stuck on.
Ah. Oh, that's one less
And the
tree
rock.
horn.
Tree and rock, yep. Come on, drive. These small little trees really ought not stop this car. I think scanning towers are unlocked in quartz. Research that is, the reason I ask is when you build a scanner tower, is mark crash site on your map. Oh, that would be even better. I don't know if it marks crash sites or not. I've done it in a previous save on my own, but not 100%. Okay, it's close. It says it's right here. But there's nothing. Is it up in the... What the hell? Is it broken? Yeah, it was on the wrong setting, I guess. Oh, it does on yours? Okay. Well, we'll have to unlock scanning towers then.
So would the scanning tower be kind of like a radar outpost that scans a given region?
Yeah, and
That's
basically labels all the stuff. You can see all the stuff, all the resources in your area on the map.
nice. That does sound like a handy thing to build.
Out of range. Yeah.
Well, that cleared, but didn't clear.
Cleared
Still
but
lots of
didn't clear?
stuff. Yeah, I can use the chainsaw and it'll do the clearing thing and collecting thing, but it doesn't physically remove the objects, so...
Oh, it doesn't disappear on your screen?
Yep.
That's weird.
I have to physically go and collect it after.
Okay, now I'm getting a hard drive. Oh, it's probably picking up the one that we already got. No, it's picking up stupid flowers.
Stupid
what-
flowers?
It's not what I wanted to scan for.
How dare those flowers
It
get...
also shows players and factory locations. Nice.
That's always a plus, knowing where your friends are. as well as where your individual factory segments are. Especially if you end up like ours is right now, sprawled out all over the place. Knowing which factory is doing what is also something that probably is marked with that. At least that's what I'm guessing. Like, it would be like, this is deuterium plant, or this is a whatever plant, you know.
Right.
Which that's definitely a plus, indeed.
Might make the
Knowing
map a little cluttered. I love the radar towers, but they are not cheap. Yeah, I know. They're definitely not cheap. Oh, Mercer Sphere, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want the lady telling me about my relations on Earth.
Earth is going through a great deal of turmoil, and the only thing that'll save them is artifacts. It's like, how?
Right?
They want artifacts. It'll make them happier. I would think that would just make them want to fight with each other more. Be like, oh, they've got this particular artifact that does this, and if we need that, we need this artifact from them. Let's nuke them. That sort of thing.
It always devolves into nuclear war, doesn't it?
Pretty much, doesn't it? After a certain amount of time. Like, we've got nukes, we'll use them. Okay, nice stick your Retland there. But it always seems to end up in that sort of scenario somehow. Well, my character's got a pretty interesting reach, collecting stuff all the way over here.
Well, at least I know we haven't missed any hard drives that are, like, obviously
That's positive,
located,
indeed.
you know?
Because missing the one that you need, the magic one that's going to give you the ultimate whatever,
Yeah.
and you just walk by it and walk by it and walk by it, and then, like, 30 years later, you're like, oh. Then it's like, you want to slap yourself.
Oh, you
It's
pick
like,
them up to shut her up. Yeah. I used to pick them up and stick them in the trash can, but I stopped doing that.
Yeah, on my save, I was like just picking them up and storing them in boxes until whatever time when they tell us what they'll actually be useful for.
Oh, it's a radioactive hog. I better stay away from that.
Oh yes, they're like double the radiation of a normal area of radiation. If they get too close to you, practically die almost immediately. At least when I ran near a radioactive hog, that's how it seemed.
Yeah, just blocking the way.
More irradiated by it than actually being in the radiation. Which means to be a creature that's that irradiated but still alive,
yeah,
they have a disposition or a constitution that is like super not natural.
Yeah.
At least carbon-based life forms like us humans, you know, too much radiation and poof, the unfortunate happens.
I want it in zoop mode. Hey, I got a hard drive on the scanner. An active one.
Nice. One that we can get something good from, probably.
Hopefully.
Okay, that tree must have been close enough to the other tree.
I don't see it.
Got chopped with the other.
It says it's in this direction. Oh, I guess I'm going for a swim.
Just be careful. I've run into scenarios with swimming in here that curdle the mind, or whatever.
I think the last patch put out broke the fart flowers. Oh, thank God. Fart flowers
Broke the
suck.
fart flowers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the plants that suddenly grow and like spread poison gas right at you.
Yes. Yes. Those nasty things.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ran into those. I was driving around and I'm like, "Oh, those are the deadly flowers. Stay away from those."
Somewhere in this direction.
I like how we refer to them as fart flowers. Yeah, the ultimate fart that you definitely don't want to smell. Not that farts smell good.
Oh, you're kidding me. It's scanning the wrong thing again.
Oops. I wonder if it's got anything to do with the fact that I scanned for something with the other scan sort of thing. I don't think it would interfere with that one.
You wouldn't think that would, but it could be what's
So
going
I
on.
accidentally scanned for a certain thing, but it wasn't flower-like, I don't think.
Have you been scanning for the berries?
I don't know what I actually tried scanning for, to be honest.
Because it keeps pointing me at berries.
Let's
The
see.
pink
Actually,
berries.
it looks like the last thing I scanned for was iron ore because that's what it was on. It's
Oh.
copper
Oh
limestone.
no, I'm talking about the handheld scanner.
Yeah, so my thing is an entirely different thing. Mine's the V key scanner.
Oh, they fixed the fart rocks though. You can blow them up now. Says Warlord.
Oh, nice. Fart flower detonation sequence active.
Well, you can detonate fart flowers and you can detonate the fart rocks.
Ah, nice. Then we can get the fart car. It's not just a fart car, it's a smart car. Or it's not just a smart car, it's the fart car.
Right.
Whatever that is. Ancient meme from years back.
Oh hell.
Those who pay attention to memes and social media will probably know what I'm talking about. And or have seen it at some point. The Beckfire Flatula. There should be videos on YouTube if you want to know. It's called the Beckfire Flatula. It's not just a smart car, it's the fart car.
Oh, that's funny. That is actually a good one. Are you aware of the Caterium on the cliff you just passed? No, but I'm also not looking for Caterium. We got a Caterium mine at the moment, I think. I really want hard drives.
Those are one of the most important things to have.
Oh my god, don't jump through the terrain.
Oh yeah, don't fall through the map.
Yeah.
Get one of those magic crevices. Next thing you know, you're floating in the middle of nowhere going, oh crap.
Right, and you just lost all your stuff.
Because you'll never get it back, unfortunately.
Yep. Come on, I'm in range. Where is it?
I've had that happen in a few games. I actually was, you know that airfield in Generation Zero? Great big military base?
Mm-hmm.
I actually fell through a hole back when they actually were aware that they were actually having the accidental glitches happen. I fell underneath it into a cavern-like area, and the way it was, there was absolutely no way out. Because I tried looking for I don't know how long to try and climb back out after I fell in. But once you fall in that cavern-like area underneath that airbase, Well, you're kind of out of luck at that.
SOL.
Yep. So I pretty much had no choice but to excommunicate myself from the digital realm and re-teleport myself to a safe house.
Yeah, I'm close. It's probably up on this pillar. Now the trick of getting up there.
Good amount of leaves, good amount of rocks, or wood, leaves. All those good things for biofuel items that require biofuel.
But you can never be soul. You just respawn and forget about collecting the chest. Oh, yeah.
Downside, though, is much like Ark or whatnot, there will always be this marker on the map that you can't get rid of. Which that always irritated me with Ark. I was like, you could at least have a way of clearing it if you're not able to get to it, but you could.
Yeah. Come on, get up on there. Come on. Come on. Get up on the wire. You did it before. You can do it again.
You did it before, you can do it again.
Ark has a mod for that.
Oh, they do? Oh, well, that's a positive thing.
Okay.
Didn't use too many of the mods whilst playing Ark.
No, we didn't.
We only used a very few that ensured that we experienced the vanilla experience without it being destroyed with too much going on. But if you use the mods correctly, and you have certain situations happen, you can save yourself a lot of trouble. Like the one that we did have allowed us to, after a certain point in time, we were just like, no, when we die, we should still have our stuff. So
yeah.
I think we just made it so that when we died, we still had our stuff with one of those mods.
I think you're right.
Because it was just too easy to end up dead. In that you end up in a situation and you come around a corner and there's like one of the mega apex predators standing right there, and they just immediately aggro on you, and you've got no choice or chance to run away.
Right. Where is this crash site? Supposed to be right on top of it. There it is. Found it.
Woohoo!
Yep.
At least unlike Alien Isolation, I don't have to worry about replacing the batteries every 5 seconds.
Right.
On the flashlight.
I played that game a little bit, but I sold it. I sent returned it to Steam.
Mm,
It was you know, what I feel, I play games to feel empowered or challenged, not to
feel completely out of the loop and
helpless.
terrified. Yeah. And with that, yeah, it's a challenge. I've been replaying again on normal, and I'm like, I just can't believe how
Of course, it needs
hard
something we
that
don't have.
game is to play, even on normal.
Right.
And I'm like thinking, well, maybe I should just go down to easy mode and play that. And I'm like, no, I want the normal, because that's where the devs are like, okay, this is where you're gonna get the ultimate experience without it being too hardcore. But of course, there's hard, if you want to go completely crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, hard. No, thank you. But I think I already
How many
did
do I
play.
need? 27. So you're enjoying it?
I would say yes, I'm actually enjoying it. But as stated, it does have those moments where it's like, oh my.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but we haven't. I don't think we have. Sorry. I'm sorry, Vaughn.
Uh,
I got to. Sorry. Continue what you were saying. Didn't mean to interrupt. My brain went in two different directions.
Oh. Yeah, lost track of where I was.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, Warlord, it said, you wear the parachutes, and yeah, I was about to say yes, I'm aware of that, but I don't think we have them unlocked yet.
Oh yeah, the parachutes for in-game, for especially if you manage to do like Dragonheart does and set up a network of platforms to ride on Big Blue, and if you want to jump off Big Blue for the fun of it, if you have a parachute, you can do so at will and not end up dead.
Yay, we got a hard drive.
Awesome.
I finally found one.
But the game of Alien Isolation doesn't make it easy, because there's this one time, and it's happened several times during my current playthrough, where I would be moving around an area and I'd like manage to hide, and I'd get the alien to go back up into the vent, and then the instant I moved one little inch, bam, they're right back down and right in front of me, and I'm like, what the heck? Give me a chance to actually move and play. But it'd be like the instant it heard just the tiniest little sound from me, bam, and it's already back in the room, and I'm like, phew.
You've definitely got a point there, Warlord, and that sounds like a scary time, Vaughn.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And/or hiding in a locker, and you like lean back so that you don't have to worry about.
Don't kill me, spider.
Ooh, the spiders in this game. Yep, those are definitely terrifying creatures.
Well, we got our first spider remains.
Oh, hey, awesome.
Oh, hello.
Bigger spider?
No, not spider. Rammer guy, one of the hogs.
Oh, one of the hogs, yeah. They can be annoying too.
Yeah.
Especially when you think you have a chance for a hit. It's like the game automatically says, nope, they're the one that has a chance for a hit. You're the one flying across the map when they hit you.
Oh no, I guess Nate had encountered spiders already.
Oh, he
that's
did?
that's unlocked.
Oh, okay. I would definitely say he probably has. He's also been that let's run off in the middle of nowhere totally alone. An adventure.
You can build a hypertube cannon, yeah. That's always fun.
Yeah.
They're
Shoot
guarding
yourself straight up into the stratosphere and then parachute back down to safety.
a slug that's in the wall. Don't want to deal with those bees. Yeah, shoot yourself right into the stratosphere.
Yep.
Crap.
Just pole vault yourself straight up. I honestly think at times that some players in the game are trying to actually get all the way up to the platform on the space elevator, but I don't know if it's actually
Close.
doable
Oh, shit.
to even get up to
I'm dead.
the platform on that, because I think that's above the actual build height that we're actually allowed to go to for max.
I wouldn't know. I know the dragon
I
has
don't know myself, but Dragonheart
has
knows.
been to the ceiling.
Yeah, he's definitely been to the ceiling and then some. He's excellent with his builds. I'm always complimenting
Been
him,
there,
and he's
done
like,
that. You can
this
walk
is
on
just
it.
a simple factory that I've built. And I'm like, simple?
Yeah. Yeah, his factories are above and beyond.
Yes, they are. They're freaking awesome. But he remains modest. He's like, this is just a common one that I've done. It's just not common.
Yeah. I like how you keep your stuff, your hand equipment though, when you die, which is nice.
Yeah, at least that stays with you. Unlike everything else, you have to go back and anything that you were like collecting for resources, you have to get those back, especially if you need them at that time. Otherwise, if it's just resources that you lose, yeah. Does it also let you keep your leg pieces or just hand pieces?
Yeah, the leg pieces and your equipment you keep.
And that's usually the more expensive stuff for like your bodysuit and whatnot.
Oh great, I'm out of fuel. Okay.
Oops.
Okay, that car's going in my pocket.
Then let's see, we've got that.
Main factory is usually 6 to 8 floors. Oh, your main factory, yeah.
6 to 8 floor buildings.
Nice.
Massive and nice. Sounds like Warlord's got some extensive builds going on too.
Mm-hmm. Where's my body? Or my box, I mean. There it is. Now let me get the heck out of here. I was trying to get this into my hand. Health inhalers are awesome. There's a hard drive somewhere nearby.
I haven't used my health inhaler yet, but I did make a few.
Oh, there's spiders.
Since that got unlocked on one of our previous streams. So I carry a few of those if I suddenly have emergency need.
I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Yeah, only remedy for your disease is alien artifacts.
My foot.
Yeah.
How's the artifact going to heal you unless it's a medical artifact of some sort?
That was a lot of spiders.
Well, it's the season for spiders.
Yeah, it is spider season IRL.
Yeah. That'll be very shortly after that. 'Tis the season to overeat, and then 'tis the season to be jolly.
Yep.
Also another season to overeat. And Halloween is kinda in that group, but on a different scale, because normally it's just, candy, no special dinners or anything like that I know of. Depends on the family, I would assume, when it comes to that. I know for my family, we didn't have any special meals or whatnot for Halloween. We just would do the trick-or-treat thing.
Right. The special meal was all the candy.
Yep. And trying our best not to eat it all in one sitting.
Right.
Because that was always the parents' first orders. Were like, hey, don't eat it all in one sitting.
One year I got so much I literally couldn't eat it all. I ended up giving it to charity.
Oh, damn. Sounds like you had a really good year that year.
Yep.
Because if you had
There it
enough
is.
that you were happy and you were able to share,
Yep.
definitely awesome. I know one year when I was like older, but I wasn't actually trick-or-treating, I was just doing the escort thing for
Younger
younglings.
siblings, yeah.
Younger siblings and friends. I actually got yelled at by one of the parents giving out the candy, and they looked at me and said, "No candy for you." And I'm like, I'm only here as the supervisor for them. You don't need to worry about me. But they still yelled at me like, what? You expect these kids to walk around on their own without supervision?
Right. I'm assuming they weren't very old.
Actually, no, they weren't. They were kind of a younger couple. So they were probably new to actually doing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I couldn't believe it. I was like being yelled at for doing a good thing. It's like, you should be at home studying instead of out here collecting candy. I'm like, do you see me holding a bucket or a bag or anything like that?
Right, or saying trick or treat.
Yeah. If I did, I only said it with the group in hopes that they get their candy.
Right.
And that it was audible or whatnot. That that's what they were there for. There to treat. They were here to get the treat. I just happened to be the escort.
Yikes. There's some serious life forms in this area.
Mm.
I think I should build a MAM and start one of these hard drives.
Sounds like a logical thing.
Yep. Hard drive running. You seem to be finding the alpha creatures, yeah. I think I'm actually gonna start heading back. We got 2 hard drives. It's not as many as I'd like, but without jetpacks, it's really hard to get around.
Yep, jetpacks will make a whole world of difference.
Yeah.
Because then you can just fly up to it instead of having to build tons of different things.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
I strongly advise you to F up.
Yeah, she is very demanding with those artifacts. Harvest it. Like, oh, good God.
Right. So we got rotors and stators. We can start making motors if we want. Woo. Have you seen the 2 new cliff bowls? I saw the radiation bowl. What do you mean cliff bowls? I take it I probably haven't. That is one. Oh, a radiation bull is one of them. I got hit by a jet, like a bull that was wearing a jetpack once.
I actually did too in my game. I actually stole the jetpack from him.
Yep. Ditto.
As it tried attacking me, I managed to get lucky and kill it, and I was like, ooh, hey, technology.
Ow. Ow.
In my opinion, if the alien creatures themselves are incapable of
Okay, Warlord
creating
says
technology.
Warlord says the jetpack bull is between the normal and the alpha bull.
Ah,
So the radiation one is the alpha, I would assume, and jetpack's middle ground, and then regular bull is regular bull.
so that would explain why I was able to defeat the one with the jetpack without too much difficulty because a
Oh,
radiation
radiation is actually alpha elite. So I'm not
alpha
aware.
elite.
I'm not aware of what is actually just alpha. Oh, is alpha the one that has the two horns in its face? The bigger one? I thought the jet... Yeah, okay, yes, okay. I'm gonna get some DNA points. I got a bunch of protein on me. I might as well turn it into DNA and get free tickets.
Nice.
Unless I can make an inhaler. Let me check on that first. Yeah, I can make some inhalers. Geez, I got so much I can make 80 DNA capsules.
That's a lot of DNA.
Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna make 30 and drop them in the sink. Okay, so there's the bull and the cliff bull normal. Elite class is jet bull. Alpha is a large horn bull. And the alpha elite is the radiation bull, yeah. Okay.
That's a lot of bull.
Yeah, I think we want this. Yeah, we need to get rotors made without rods and screws before we can really churn up motor production. There is 6 classes of spiders, 4 spitters, 2 classes of hatchers. Oh wow, the bees have 2 classes now. Why are you just sitting there? I guess it's because it's full. It's empty. What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, that's good. This is not working. Something wrong on the other end? Let's find out. So there are 2 classes of bees. Great.
That's bad enough just knowing about one when they peck the
Yep.
heck out of you or poke the heck out of you. Now having another type is like, oof. But it's good. It would diversify the planet's.
Oh, we're not producing enough of this to keep up with demand. Okay. So, wait a second. He's producing 60 and using 60. Okay. We need a better steel recipe too. Lower has been released and re-released when destroyed. The higher one releases up to 9 Vs, 3 at a time. Oh,
I thought 3 was bad enough.
yeah.
When you end up with a hive that launches out up to 8, oof. I think I ran into one of those because I was crossing one of the shallow water areas where you could just walk across pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
And I kept getting hurt. I was like, what's hurting me? And, well, it was like 8 or so of those bee things chasing me at the same time.
This could be useful. Caterium wire could be useful, but there are other things we need first. What is he using the steel beams for anyways? Let's find out.
Be right back, real quick.
Okay. Let's see. What is this line? Is this... Yeah, that's steel beam line. Okay, let's follow this to where it's going. It's going up in there. And what is he making with it? He's trying to make... Oh. He's only producing half as much as he's using. Put this at 50%. Then it'll actually back up and run efficiently. If you crouch, neither will spawn bees, as they can't see you. Oh, so crouching actually prevents sneak them, hit them until they explode. Oh, right on. Whack whack. Why are you just sitting there? No power? Why don't you have power? That's why it's not working. That's not connected to anything. No bloody wonder. I must have deleted something that I thought was redundant, but wasn't.
Oops.
Yeah. Big oops.
That is something that could easily happen, especially with multiple players building the factory or whatnot.
And as the hatchers respawn when you leave render distance, I collect so much alien parts from them. Right on. He said that you can crouch to avoid the hatchers hatching on you.
Ah. Definitely good to know.
So the bees, you can just crouch to avoid them. How are we doing on power? I haven't checked that in a while. Oh, we're good. We're good.
I would hope so. That was a lot of power that needed to it.
Yeah, well, as you make more, you use more, and before you know, it's gone.
Very true. And we will need more power plants over time. That I'm already aware of. As I've know Dragonheart's motto. We need more power.
More power.
Exactly. It's like, forget the cowbell, give me more power.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, it's 9 o'clock. It's still early. I just gotta figure out what to do with myself and you.
Well, so far, doing all this groundskeeping is definitely keeping me occupied.
Well, as long as you're satisfied with what you're doing.
Well, my opinion is it would need to be done at some point, because if they do an update that's like, oh, if you've got plant life collision with your factory, poof, your factory.
Yeah.
So if we've got factory portions built and whatnot, and I can do anything to clear out the mass of whatever, then I'm doing a positive thing that won't cause us to suddenly have the oof happen. At least that's my general idea. Plus, it gives us biomass resources for stockpiling for all of our biomass necessities. Good evening, Phil. Welcome to the chat room.
Warlord says he's got to save with 25 biomass burners, a coal plant with 64 coal generators, and 16 fuel generators.
Wow.
Yeah. Power is always a concern.
And we don't want it interfering, especially with our power. That's exactly where this section is all this foliage underneath the plant. We don't want our power plant suddenly going offline because there were a few bushes or whatnot that,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. He says he's not sure how much power he actually produces.
Factorio, it's similar to Satisfactory. Yes, I've actually heard of that game as well. Collecting plant life.
He does have, he says, but he does have plenty of power.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
We need some lighting under here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too, is especially at night, depending on where you're at, we need some of that interior lighting or exterior lighting on poles or whatever.
Right. What
To light up
category is it under?
underneath of certain areas. And I think you did unlock a thing. It gave us street lights.
Oh, I don't have any
interior
quick
lights.
wire. Yeah. I did, in fact. He's got a 350 megawatt, 350,000 megawatt. So that's 350 gigawatt using refined power. But update 8 broke the mod. Oh, he was doing it with a mod, apparently.
Oh. So he had more power than was absolutely necessary, and now that the mod came out,
Where's the quick wire
the
at?
update came out and broke.
I know we have a Caterium mine somewhere.
Yeah, I think I know exactly where that area is. It has quick wire being made down there too, I think. If you're at the space elevator, the power line that's directly on that, just follow it straight.
Okay.
The big power line should take you straight down to that mine that I was at earlier today.
Okay.
And I think that has exactly what you need. Caterium or whatever, and then it's got like wire stuff going on. So I think that might be exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm looking for Caterium wire. I think I'm on the right set of wires right now. I was gonna put a light under in our little construction / ma'am
There's
zone.
me here, and you are there. And yeah, heading that way over towards the water should be down on the bottom on the shore.
Yep. Refined power mod adds wind generators, water generators, and massive coal turbines and fuel turbines and nuclear power you would not believe.
Oh,
I
wow.
bet.
So it sounds like the impatient community is like, okay, we know that they're going to probably develop these things in time, so let's just make a mod that's already got it. You know?
Right.
And you can't blame them for feeling a little impatient because this game is so massive and they're working as hard as they can to come out with new content every few months to add
Right.
to it.
They haven't come out with really fundamental content in a while, though.
They've probably got good reason.
Yeah. They need to come out with tier 9, I think it is, and 10.
Yeah, they would have to.
It's gonna, yeah.
Because if we're on 8 with this one and it's not been released on the public version.
Oh, I don't mean update 8. I mean, like with the space elevator and stuff, you can go up to tier 8.
Oh, I see. They need to add more tiers to things to
Yeah, that's my thought.
get more entertaining stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Even
that's what this is all
Dragonheart's
about.
starting to get bored.
Collecting
way
all the
better.
stuff. Because that's what this game is about.
Mhm.
Building, making, designing, producing stuff.
Stuff and things.
Yep, stuff and things. Must be able to produce stuff and things. Okay,
Did
that
I
didn't do
read
anything.
out that he can make 15 terawatts power easy?
That's a lot of freaking power.
Yeah, it is.
That would probably power a city the size of Tokyo. Tokyo's the largest city in the world.
Is it? I didn't know that.
It's the largest and most populated city on the planet.
I'm not surprised by population density, but I was surprised when you said largest.
It's huge. You can literally spend an entire lifetime just touring Tokyo and never see everything.
Okay, Warlord says update 9 will be the last update and then the full release. Not sure they will be adding to the tiers, but they have not integrated SAM or artifacts yet. Yeah. SAM or is still a big question mark.
Yep. We still don't know what it's good for.
If anything.
If it'll be good for anything.
Yeah. Holy cow. Okay, I'm still just waiting on that hard drive. I've run it 2 or 3 times, and each time, first time I got one thing that might be like slightly useful, but not right away. And the rest of them, it's been junk.
So that's an oof on the fact that it's all just junk.
Yeah.
Less junk and more awesomeness, please, game.
There has been conjecture it is used in a teleportation device. And that's
Now
interesting.
that would be interesting indeed. Set up teleporters around the planet for even faster travel.
Yeah.
Don't worry, little creature. I'm not going to chainsaw you. I'm only after the trees.
For sheets and motors. Because Sam Motor has a limited supply, unlike all the other. Really, it's limited. I didn't know that.
It does seem to have a few of the points where you can like mine it like the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And all the other stuff so far is pretty much infinite once you
Stick a miner on it, yeah.
yeah.
I was
Once you get
expecting
the
the same
miner
of.
and all that.
I would have expected the same from Samwar, but Warlord says no to that.
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot the copper sheets. You can only get a maximum of 79k collected? Really? The node also deplete. Oh. That's not so pretty.
Well, who knows? Maybe in the future they'll do the same thing with some of the other elements, and that would definitely make things a little more difficult.
That would make everything a lot more difficult. There is 4 that I know of. Oh, four nodes. Steel pipe.
And with only 4 main nodes,
Yeah.
yeah. Other than that, it's just finding the small outcroppings after that. Or it's only just like a quick tink 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 and it's done sort of thing.
They're not, and he says they're not going to place a limit on any of your other nodes.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
I immediately agree with that as being a good decision, that they're not going to limit the other stuff. But in reality, if it was done like real life and they wanted it to be like a real life sim, we would eventually mine this planet out. There'd be nothing left.
Right.
But at least we know that that is the reality of things. You can't start a mine and then suddenly have it forever. Eventually it's going to become completely used up. Which is the reality of things.
So saith the snout. He says.
So saith the what?
The snout, apparently. I don't know
snout?
what the snout is.
Is the snout kind of like the Great Handkerchief from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Or Universe or whatever?
I'm guessing, purely speculation that it's another streamer.
There
Or
are possibilities
or a dev
in that.
on the team.
A dev or streamer or friend or...
Gonna have to wait for Warlord to correct us.
But they do sound godlike when it comes to like the Great Hanky from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Or Universe.
Oh, Snout is the main guy from community relations for the Coffee Stain Studios. Okay.
Oh, okay, so yeah.
So yeah, he's on the dev side.
He's on the inside, so
Yep.
knowing that definitely means that we're not going to lose our resources. Yay for that.
Mm-hmm. You've spoken with him often, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Not everyone has the luck to be able to interact directly with the dev community. So when you do, yeah, that's awesome indeed.
I went to an event in Seattle
Yeah.
once. It was a PAX West event, and it was World of Tanks. And there was a guy there that was a community manager, and he was in all the videos. And they were like, "You wanted to meet what's his name? I forget his name." It's like, no, we're not here for that. We're here for the tanks. It was pretty fun. My son got to go into into a tank, and we got a picture and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Nice. They probably have a few real world duplicates.
Yeah, they had a Russian
of
and a
the in-game.
German tank.
Ah,
He streams often on Thursdays. Okay,
nice.
Snout does apparently.
Be interesting if he was, privately watching us right now, and he's like, "Oh, they think of me like a god." Because
I
of my
very
great
much,
tank
I very much doubt he's in my stream, anyways.
or mine. We're small time, but
Yep.
we're working on it.
There was another community manager that quit recently. Really? I need more water. After I finish constructing these things, I'm gonna get up and I'll be right back. Oh, Jason? Alright, I'll be right back, folks.
All right. I think I've done the best I can at cleaning up the area near our power facilities. Like every few seconds, I have to admire the blue light. This. Okay, then we've got the biomass. Okay, then sort. I ended up with a piece of coal.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. He's working on the game. He's working on a game he is developing. Okay, or that he wants to develop. Cool.
So I needed to step away from here to do that.
Community management. Yep.
Sounds good.
Can we launch anything else while we're at it? No. Okay. Might as well just launch what we got.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining
Wait.
unlocked. Oil-based products can now be made. The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution. This is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
I think you make wet concrete in the refinery. Yeah, I think so. I need motors and stuff to make it. My biggest build I have is a factory in the Dune Desert. I believe it's 300 by 500 foundations and has 4 floors. Yes, you do. Okay. So, I know it's early. It's really early to quit, but I don't know. We got the solar eclipse in the morning. I want to get up for, and
It's understandable.
and we accomplished some stuff, and I'm kind of aimless at the moment. So
Also understand our kind of guidepost person, Nate.
well,
he kind of helps.
he
direct
motivates. He motivates.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call
exactly.
him a
It's
guidepost.
a motivational guide.
Yeah.
Motivational guide.
Sure.
That sounds like a logic.
Because in some ways I know more about this game than he does, but at some ways he's
You
more
definitely know more
energetic.
than I do.
Oh, thank you. He's got that energy about him that just gets you going.
Yeah. True.
We'll get some more stuff done tomorrow night without him.
At least a teeny bit.
Dude, you do you. Enjoy the eclipse. Also, I'm so old, I just do not worry about those. Yeah. Did you get on? Where'd you go, Vaughn?
Out front
Oh,
of the place.
you didn't move. I
flowers.
moved. Waiting for the aliens to land. That'll be a long wait, I'm afraid.
I've been waiting for ages. I'm still waiting for the Battlestar Galactica to come and save me.
Lol.
They
Yeah.
left me here on this rock.
I missed the original series. Like,
Same.
I'd like to rewatch the original series and then also rewatch the reboot.
Yeah, the reboot's nice. The original is also nice. When they
Yeah.
first were doing all their stuff with it, they introduced Starbuck, and I was like, wait a minute, Starbuck's a guy, not a girl. She actually fit the part so perfectly that I was like, I don't mind that she's the entire opposite sex. She
Yep.
did a freaking awesome job.
Yeah, she did.
But so that you can get to resting and whatnot for the eclipse and all that, go in here and sign out and catch you tomorrow.
Warlord says BSG or Battlestar Galactica has turned around and returned to Cylon space. Cylon space. Cylon, yeah.
Because they would have no choice but to, because that's what essentially happened is the Cylons attacked the colonies, took over, and all the humans ran away for the ones that were able to.
Yeah, in the original series, there's a moment in one of the episodes where they had, like, somebody was hanging out, like, in that episode, they were hanging out in the radio observatory.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they get talked into, like, it's a waste of time. You're wasting your time, whatever. And then, so they stop going. And at the end of the episode, the observatory catches the moon landing broadcast. So it was like, ooh, they're getting close because they're within radio range, 20 light years of Earth. Because it was really, the original series came out in the 80s, right? Late 80s,
Yes.
late 70s, early 80s.
Late 70s, early 80s, yes.
Yeah, so
'Cause it was like 75 to 85.
less than 20 light years, like 10 or 15 light years. Because, yeah, that's the distance radio waves would go in that amount of time.
And then
So,
the television
69
waves,
was
stuff
they
like
they
that.
landed on the moon in 69, right?
In 69, and then they
So
would
it would
show
have
up.
been 10 or 11 years. 10 or 11 light years from Earth.
Yeah.
So, yeah. In the original series, they find Earth and send 30 children to integrate into the population. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they
Yeah,
canceled the.
Battlestar Galactica 1980 is when they actually have a small community that they try to create. And they've got their people down on Earth, and our gravity, our planet, essentially is like half the size of Caprica. So it's kind of like us going to the moon. They can literally jump and do superhuman things that we can't do, and they're trying to blend in with regular society and stuff like that. Well, they consistently have to somehow make it so that people don't realize that they're from someplace else. It's a
Wow.
fun
I thought it
series,
was
actually.
canceled before they actually got there.
Yeah, it's a different series section. It's Battlestar Galactica 1980 or something like that.
Oh, so it was a spin-off or something,
It
or
was
like
a
a
spin-off
reboot?
series of
Yeah.
the original series of Battlestar Galactica, where they're doing the ragtag fugitive fleet trying to find a shining planet called Earth, sort of
Right.
thing. And well, they
Yeah.
find Earth and they try to create their own little society.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
very nice little series. If it's
yeah.
available to find or stream, I definitely recommend it to add into the original.
Well, it's
If you
definitely
haven't seen
available.
it.
I'm sure it's available in the pirate spheres, but as far
Oh,
as
yes.
paid spheres, which I'd prefer to do, I don't know.
Never hurts to look. There might be one of the sites that you like going to that may have it available.
Warlord says it was canceled after 50% of the season. God,
But it
TV
was at
sucks when it
least
comes to sci-fi.
yeah, it was at least a first year or 2 year thing, but it wasn't super long. I remember when they did cancel it, I actually sent a petition to have the series continue, but
Yeah,
fell on deaf ears because it was already decided that it was
yeah.
going to be discontinued, sadly.
It's like Star Trek, the original series. They canceled it because there wasn't enough people watching it, but they didn't realize that the demographics were perfect for. They were young people, so it was commercial advertisers want young people because they want to make like they want you to decide to use Tide for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna say say see you later, Vaughn, and I'm gonna say goodbye to Twitch and YouTube.
All right.
Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody, especially you, Warlord. It's been in you want to see Babylon 5? Yes, Babylon 5 would be awesome. That was a good series. They actually had an overarching story to it. It's the reason we get shows like I don't know, Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones nowadays, because it was a success. But like I was trying to say, it's been fun. I hope you had a good time too, all of you out there. Till next time, folks. Have a good night. Bye, everybody. Bye.